Good afternoon, good afternoon. How are we all doing today? Uh, yeah, I'm live at 1 p.m. 1:30, 9 p.m. Y'all are like, what the fuck is he doing live? Ew. You are late. Yes, I know I'm late. You know what? Fuck. Fuck it. Don't know what to tell you. Really don't. Cause, like, I don't know. It's like, I try. I'm trying. Come on, guys, just give me that. I know that I don't deserve it, but thank y'all for doing what y'all do. Truly, truly, truly do. Uh, cause not gonna lie, uh, I am undoubtedly grateful for you guys. I really am. Um, so, oh, I see. Here we go. Sorry, just do my wow. Right done. Hey Google, turn on Office. Ooh, that's bright. That's bright as fuck. Uh, but yeah. Sorry I'm late. We're getting started. Thank you for being who y'all are. We'll be starting momentarily.
Another day I look and see the clouds above me. I get this feeling that it's all I ever will see. And in these moments I just think about how I fell short and how it feels like the sun won't come out again. I breathe these feelings, these anxieties will come too fast. Everlasting in the spiral of fears, and my tears will never wash away the pain that I felt when I fell. And now I'm trying to get back up again. And I'm going in a circle now. And I know I'll never make it out. You know I'm trying, but I don't know how to keep myself from freaking out. And I'm trying hard to make it through, but I feel like I don't got a clue. And I'm doing what I gotta do, and then I'm gonna make it back to you. I'm trying too hard to get this down. Am I burning out
Oh,
inside?
there we go. How are y'all? How are we doing today? Yeah, today's just kind of an off day because I was out of my normal schedule, and how I say this is because for one, um, so I get out of work at 6 o'clock in the morning. So in turn, I drive home around 6:30, get my breakfast, come home. Normally, I eat my breakfast in the car, come here, drop my bag off, go to sleep for a couple hours. That's not the case. That's not the case. So what had happened was, I pretty much waited because I thought I didn't know my hairdresser's phone was off. So I'm thinking that her phone's on, perfectly working, and shit like that. So, in lieu of that, I'm thinking like she is getting my text messages, like, but no, like, and she says like, yeah, I just got my phone on, and I was like, oh, that's great. So pretty much like she just learned about everything today, about the whole thing today, and then she was like, nah, can we do it tomorrow? And I was just like, yeah, we're just gonna do a regular, I'm just gonna get my hair braided like it's like a normal day. So yeah, and but I do need, my hair is like 6 weeks late, so I'm just gonna get braided. I'm gonna get braided like early in the morning. So and then go from there. But in lieu of that, yeah. So what did you guys want to do? Because I got games that we could play, but I feel like I just don't feel like playing video games right now. I just feel like sitting here chilling, talking to you guys for a couple hours. You know, because like truly, like I do need to get some of. I've been planning to try to get my box fixed, so you know what? We'll just do that. Let's do a chill stream. We'll just do a chill stream. Nothing insane. Because, but the good thing is, at least I cleaned up in the back here. So like right here, like normally you see bags and stuff like this. That little part there is just garbage, but I'm gonna get that removed. I'm gonna move that and shit. But other than that, everything's here is clean. I swept and everything. I did it. But yeah. Yeah. Hey Derek. I don't really know, to be honest. I really didn't, like, I was really planning on my getting my hair braided on live today, but unfortunately due to the due to the circumstance of the fact that my hairdresser's phone just got turned back on, we're not doing a live braiding today. So right now, this will be done tomorrow offline, and yeah, I'll just post pictures. Yeah, but yeah, because I just started streaming, and I woke up thinking like it was like, because I went to sleep, I went to go take my nap at like 8 o'clock, thinking I was gonna get up at like 10, maybe 11 o'clock. But no, it's like it was like 1:20, 1:30, and I'm just like, fuck. I was like, yeah. And yeah, sorry if my voice sounds out of it. It's just also like, what was it? Brown Sugar, how we doing today? Yeah, but this was my face when I realized I was late, and I also like I thought I was gonna get up early. So you needed the rest, no worries, just woke up myself. Yeah. But also it doesn't help that the reason why my voice is like this is because a good chunk of it was me screaming at truck drivers and shit like that. So it's not fun. Not fun at all. So because the place that the security place that I work at is at a warehouse. And pretty much what we do there is just checking in and checking out drivers. That's it. But how they do it, or like the capacity that they have, they don't got the space for. So say like for example, they will schedule like almost 100 drivers. Some will be late, some will be early, and someone will just straight up argue with you saying, "Oh, my appointment's this time, my appointment's that time," or like, and I'm sitting here like, no, your appointment's this time. Come back later. And then, but here's the also the fucked up part. Like, okay, so say like Sunday and the Monday, right? They tell the people tell us, okay, only bring in people who are half an hour before their appointment. Like, okay, cool, that's not bad. So after that, there was apparently something going on, so I don't know what's going on. And then Monday into Tuesday night, apparently from what I heard, that previous night there was a fight. And we didn't hear it because they were calling us. But meanwhile, I'm out there doing both sides of the fucking fence, well, some of them. But the problem was, it was the fact that we were bringing in too many trucks. But the problem is that you asked us to bring them in a half an hour earlier, but you're not producing enough to come out. So, like for example, I had the 3:30s at 3:00 come in, but the problem is that how can I tell them no when your appointment's on, when you're here on your appointment time? I can tell them no. And then apparently they had to do some huge payout to a bunch of drivers. And I'm just like, bro, how about stop scheduling motherfuckers like 100 drivers? How about this? Schedule maybe like 25, 50 drivers. And maybe like 5 backhauls. Don't be scheduling motherfuckers that like knowing full well. And then there's drivers who miss their appointment. Like for example, last night, a dude comes in, he misses his appointment, right? And he was like, and then I was talking to his broker. He was like, "Oh, I thought maybe we could come in, maybe." Like, no. Either you miss your appointment, and then even then, they were scheduled for the 9th. Today's the 7th. I was like, bro, what? You making me sit here, waste time talking to you and talking to your fucking driver? When you already have a schedule, when you already have a date for the 9th, make it sound sense, motherfucker. Oh, God. I was like, that was my night. So And then, like, of course, you know, Sleepy Joe, my coworker. As soon as it died, it was like it didn't really die. It died at like. Gotta love the bullshit. Yeah, I gotta love the bullshit. That's a lot. I hope you were able to decompress when you clocked out. Oh yeah, I decompressed all right. It's called a sandwich. Called yo, and this is what really ticked me off. But I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that in another bit. Yeah, I think I managed to decompress. So I cleaned this. So brown sugar. You know how this was usually a mess. I organized and cleaned this. I swept the floor. So I have a metal desk, right? And there's on this side, there's a big drawer and like a little small drawer. I organized both of these. I don't know why, but my brain was just like, I need to do this. It needs to be done. And I organized it, and I officially made like the big bottom one, like utilities and napkins. Like I can just pull out a napkin like this, but boop. Like yeah, if I need to blow my nose or whatever the case may be, or need a napkin for food. And my other one, gotta put something in order. Might as well be this. Oh, but then my brain was just like, oh, you know what? This top one really looks like it needs to be organized. This top drawer on my side had like what's it call it? Had like VHS tapes. If you know, you know. Like just garbage overall. So, in all the times I needed, because I need to replace my toilet seat. I need to because it's like almost falling off. I've been meaning to measure it, but I'm like, I know I have a tape measure, but where is it? First it was lost in this drawer up here, and I was like, oh, well that's where it is. And then it's just like, and then on top of that, I had like to-go menus and stuff like that, and like PS4 games that I forgot to bring in with me. But like, yeah, like a bunch of this. But the best part is I found this. This is a picture frame. I know you know it's a picture frame, but I am going to find the best picture of Karlach, and I'm gonna put it in here. And I will. It will be sitting right here. It will be sitting right here. or here. I don't know where. I don't know. But yeah, that was my night. But yeah, and like yeah, so yeah, it was just like I was just like this, and I get off at 6, and when I get off at 6, I'm gone. I'm done. I change my clothes and done. I don't stop for a minute. Wait, bro was gone to the world. I was like, nope, not even gonna deal with it, because now this is gonna be the 3rd week, and I'm just gonna be like, well, if he's sleeping all week, then guess what? Whoops. I don't give a shit. I don't. Because it's like, it's just sad how, by the way, hi Rox, how you doing? But yeah, like, it's just, I think that's what really got me decompressed. Like I once I organized this, swept toss out my garbage, and like get ready to toss my garbage out, I was like, cool. And then next thing I know it, I went to sleep, and then poof, Oh no! Oh no, you motherfucker! You motherfucker! Oh no. What's up? What's up, 1945? This is Kick right now. So apparently, this man decides, let me name myself after a dictator and go and try to get banned on Kick, right? This is the story of it. He comes onto my live stream, I think it was a Saturday or another Tuesday, and then he goes in, I look at the name, I was like, oh shit. but he's tame, right? So I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. He's cool. He's alright. But goddamn, I was like, we meet again. But yeah, I was like, oh shit. I was really right to ban you, but I was like, nah, let me see if he's good. And he was chill. But a bitch got her whole sink replaced and gave the child a bowl cut. You gave him a bowl cut? Did you put a bowl on his head? He barely realized he sees this. He'll be fine. Ever heard of Ultra Kill? I think I have. Is that a movie? I think it is. I think it is a movie. Oh, it's a game? No. I think I have, but my brain don't. Let me get my PC up and running. Let me see. No bowl included, just eyeballed the cut. Go see a video and try to Ultra Kill? Let me first look it up. I feel like that sounds like a virus. Oh. Oh. Oh, okay. No. Yeah, no, I know what you mean now. Oh, wow. That actually looks pretty cool. But I don't have $24.99, so yeah. So hold on, relax. Hey, fuck you. Alright, so yeah, so essentially, yeah, it looks cool. No bowl include, just eyeball the cut. Let me see. I watch a couple gameplay videos. Gameplay. Oh, okay. Let's go on YouTube. Alright, let me just pause the window. Alright, let me see. Oh, it's been out for that long? The fuck? Let's do this one.
Hey, attention everyone! I've been trying to catch the Pontiac Bandit for 8 years. You know how many months that is?
96.
80, 40, 6 years, months.
You're not very good at math.
Oh god. Oh my god. Oh God. Okay,
my
no,
God.
it's in here. Oh, it's in my shirt.
I was gone for 30 seconds.
Dad.
You going out with your friends Friday night, right?
Oh, well, we didn't talk yet, but I don't need...
Yeah, I can go. Yeah, that sounds great.
Yeah, I could go. Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah.
No matter who you are, there are times it can be tough to be yourself when you have severe asthma. Triggers can pop up out of nowhere and lead to an asthma
Where?
attack.
Why do I have so many?
No matter what type of severe asthma you have, Tespire can help you be you. Tespire is an
Why?
allergy treatment
Why do I
for
have so
people
many
12 and
fucking
over
ads,
that
bro?
can help
What
you
the
have
hell?
fewer attacks, breathe better, and relieve your asthma symptoms.
Oh my god!
you
I
can
swear
be
to God, these
whoever you
unskippable
are.
ads are pissing me
Tespire
off.
is not a rescue medication. Don't take Tespire if you're allergic to it. Allergic reactions may occur and can be serious. Rash
See,
or
here's the thing that
allergic
really
reaction.
annoys me.
Don't stop
They
to
say,
ask
"Oh my
what
God,
your doctor tells
if you
Tell
have
your
this
doctor if you have
problem,
parasitic
here's this,
infection
here's
or
the
your
problem."
asthma worsens.
But here's all these
Choice
millions of
vaccines
side
may occur.
effects.
Avoid live
By
By helping control your
like,
asthma,
bruh.
Tespire can help you be you, no matter who you are. Ask your asthma specialist about Tespire today.
Like, all right, now we're getting to the gameplay. Okay, let's watch this shit. We're watching Salty Demons gameplay of this. So hope you guys. Oh, there we go. So if you guys do want to look at anything else, just go on this guy's page. He entered. Calibration complete. Assist options in the pause menu also. ID V1 location approaching. Huh? Approaching hell? Mankind is dead. Blood is fuel. Hell is full. What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh shit. New Blood presents. What the fuck? Ultra kill. Oh. 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 Oh my. What the fuck? Why do they not have arms? Why don't they have arms? That's what I'm trying to figure out. You just lost health. What's that blue shit for? That... Oh, damn. It was like, peekaboo, peekaboo. They are tortured souls. Who does that to... Oh shit. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. No, no. I mean, I'm down to play this, but I'll probably play this on Saturday when I have actual time off. They're the weakest soul. Oh, really? I feel like this. I can see me playing this, definitely playing this game, and absolutely just raging. You get help by getting covered by blood. It's like, oh, the sweet nectar. I feel like they're like, yo, that's what. Oh, huh? Did this motherfucker just countered a fucking fireball? Ow. That hurt. Oh, that was cool. It's called Hell. It's called Hell Energy Ball. You can parry everything. Everything. Malicious face. Really? They're just like, yeah, here's the first boss. Yo, my man said, yeah, you know, you getting fucked. The meat grinder. This motherfucker. Oh shit, what the? Oh Jesus. Oh my god. What the fuck was that? No, no, no. You know what would be even crazier is that they he does this, he's doing this on like on keyboard and mouse. What the fuck? Okay. Oh. Oh. Really? Oh. Bro, what the fuck? Wait, that was a bonus area. Oh, no bonus area? Who the fuck is that? This man just shot a dude, the ball. Oh my god, what the fuck? Most of them are funny. Most of them are funny. One is unhinged. Yeah, like that's crazy. Revolver. You already own that, dude. Okay. He's like, I don't get the shotgun yet? Not fair! Because I think I played this game before, and I've seen gameplay like of the early access version. And I just realized, I was just like, yo, this game is crazy. God damn. My man just said, pop, pop, pop. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, yo, you're not gonna parry that? Come on, man, parry it. You're about to die. Where you going? Oh, hell no. Oh, what the fuck? Why? Why would you do that to yourself? Oh, wait. You actually have, like, a lot of... Oh, okay. You're getting your health back. Okay. Oh. You get fucked up. See, harder mode gameplay of Ultra. See more or harder gameplay of Ultra stuff. Yeah, that shit. It's probably gonna be even crazier. So like violent difficulty. So like I'm assuming that it's even crazier. So we're watching by Goose, Ultra Kill Act 1-2, full gameplay, violent difficulty. So, mechanics, violent, Jesus. All right, let me see. Let's see if we can just skip a couple parts. Oh no, wait. Okay, here you go. Huh? What? Wait, what? What the fuck? Hold on. Huh? Wait, huh? Huh? Wait, I'm confused. What the fuck is going on? God damn! This guy's even crazier! Oh, are they just going faster? Bro! Yo, what? Yo, this man just got perfect headshots? What? Oh, Jesus. He's like, I need to heal up, so give me that sweet, sweet blood. Oh, now this guy parries it. Wait, what? Oh. Does he have a chainsaw? What? What? Oh, damn. Oh, you had to kill him. Oh, okay. Yo, you had to knock him down to get his weapon. Okay, that makes more sense now. That makes a little more sense. No. You were like, no. No. Demon, be gone! You could have parried that. Okay, that was interesting. Oh! Oh, you took his weapon! So he's like, yo, I just had my sword! You piece of shit! Oh shit. He is after your cheeks. He is after your cheeks, bro. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh damn! Alright, so what is it? Brutal mode? Yeah, I'm actually kind of curious.
Hey, it's Ryan Reynolds, and I'm here with Keith, co-star.
Oh my fucking god. These fucking ads. I mean, I don't mind Ryan Reynolds because he's awesome and cool. But,
Of my upcoming film, If.
Keith! What kind of kid creates an invisible if?
Keith, you want to tell people the big news?
What?
Oh, he's the worst. You sign up now, and you'll get unlimited for $15 a month and 6 months of Paramount Plus Essential Plan on us. This is probably your last movie, Keith. Guaranteed. Don't miss If. Only in theaters, May 17th.
If rated PG.
Wait, what? Do you like lore? Also watch lore video. Wait, lore video? There's lore to this game? There's actual lore to this game? Wait, no. Hold on. You're lying. Okay, wait, I want to see the brutal gameplay real quick. Let me see the brutal gameplay real quick. Huh? Are they charging at you? Oh my god. Wow, that's crazy. What? Bro. He just fell. Bro, what the fuck? Jesus, this man's insane. Bro, just like I said, he's playing on keyboard and mouse. Wait, pause, what? Did he just skip a whole section part of the game? Oh no. What? Oh god. Yo, my man's, it's not that. Wow. Oh my god, this man just Did this man just counter a whole boss's attack? Yes. Bro. This man is fucking crack. Okay, let's look up lore. There has to be some lore here. Oh my god, why an ad? Oh, I played this. I actually played this game. This game is actually fun. I'm actually kind of surprised that they even made an inner. Watch Mr. Wildcard's video. Wildcard? Oh, The entire lore of Ultra Kill. Oh, okay. Um,
Mankind is dead. Blood is fuel. Hell is full. These are the first 3 sentences that you read during the intro. Your last firmware update was made in 2112. From the information gathered, we can deduce that we are playing as a robot named V1, and our location states we are fast approaching Hell.
the war.
During the Great War, humanity decided to create V1, the perfect war machine who, upon collecting fresh blood, would be able to refuel itself. For every life taken, it would in turn contribute to the functioning of itself. V1 was never used, and after the death of humanity, there were no humans left on Earth. In fact, most of them had been sent to Hell to atone for their sins. With no other option, V1 journeys into the mouth of Hell in order to collect fresh blood via the souls that have been trapped there. A journey made possible through humanity's curiosity and arrogance to open Hell's gates. We begin in a lab environment far different from what you can typically expect Hell to look like. This is the entry to Hell, not Hell itself. After obtaining a weapon that has been left behind, you encounter your first enemy, the Filth. These enemies are categorized as husks. The Filth have low intelligence, are weak, and incomplete in structure. How husks are formed is based on the human soul that inhabits it. The power of the husk is based upon the strength of its will and its prevalence in public consciousness during its time on Earth. To put it simply, if you were weak-minded or if barely anyone recalled your actions, you would end up as the Filth. Husks can look anywhere from this to this. The Stray is another husk enemy. It is more complete than Filth, but will run away when approached. It also has the ability to channel Hell energy. In this level, you will find the first boss, the Malicious Face. This is a lesser demon born from the masses of Hell itself, making it an original creation designed to cause suffering. The next level is literally called Meat Grinder. Why humans decided to create a meat grinder to the entrance of Hell is beyond me. You can shoot the glass floor, causing enemies to fall into the grinder. Later, we see a yellow machine killing several enemies, and we also see blood flowing from several pipes, as well as other machines designed for destruction. In the next area, we encounter the Schism, a husk that has resulted from 2 souls manifesting in the same space. As a result of the combination, they have high health, but very poor motor coordination, making it difficult for them to aim their energy. This is also the first instance where you fight the Swords machine. Its original form was created by scavenging scraps to make itself stronger, causing admirers to replicate its form. That's why you find instances of the Swords.
So essentially, due to our curiosity, white people, they decided, let's open Hell. Is this just like robotic Doom at this point? But instead of you going into Hell to try to kill everybody because fuck it, I'm mad, you're like, death. Like, that's how I'm seeing everything right now. I'm kind of hungry and I don't want to cook. So holy is not That's in Slate Hill too. What the fuck? Hmm. Is it wrong to is it wrong to want a salad right now? I want a salad. I don't know why, but I just want a salad. Yeah, I don't want this. No. Chinese? No. The brain don't like the Chinese. There's the I don't know why, but woo woo. Oh, by the way, Mr. Wildcard. He is from what it looks like he's from Australia. Oh, we're pretty much just watching videos at this point because fuck it, why not? What does the combo come with? All right, chat. I don't know why I'm coughing like a fucking heathen. All right, we're gonna get a Pellegrinos. I'm not dying. I don't know what you're talking about. Here's the thing, though. This is what really confuses me. I want... Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. I was gonna do Napoli's, another pizza joint, but... Nah. How was everything? Good. I'm just it's just like it's kind of like one of those days where you just kind of like want to sit down and just I'm sitting down just to enjoy a couple hours with you guys and shit like that. So the lore of Ultra Kill is crazy. The Lord of Ultra Kill is crazy though, because the thing is like he goes into because of human beings, they got curious and wanted to open hell, and I was like, what the fuck? Like I was confused. But I'll be right back because I'm gonna order some food and I will be back. Yeah. I'll be back, guys. Alright, so they needed resources. Crazy. Let me turn on some music for you guys. And for my whatchamacallit, people on the Twitch side, I'm gonna be running probably like 3 minutes of ads. So if you have Twitch Prime, do definitely check do definitely do definitely use your Twitch Prime sub. Definitely. Do not mind that. But yeah, other than that, we're gonna be running like at least like 3 minutes worth of ads. So yeah. But yeah. I will be right back, guys. Yeah. Holy fucking shit. I hate inflation. This is some bullshit. This is some bullshit. This is how you know there's inflation. This is inflation here. So, I just ordered at a local pizza joint on my side of town, right? I'm sitting here asking this man questions and shit like that. Asking him, oh, what, he's like, hey man, do you, I was wondering, could I get a combo? The combo comes with the combo gets, I'm gonna eat good. I got boneless wings and a chicken parm, sandwich with a root beer. So, that's gonna be coming in that's like an hour or so. So, I'm not too worried. So here's the thing. So this, mind you, this is a really old menu. So I asked the guy, oh, do you guys do the combos where can I get, it's a 6-inch roll, but it's a 6-inch roll, and he and it was like, is there a way I could get like the 12-inch combo, like where I can get that, but instead of a 6-inch, gotta get a 12-inch. And he was like, oh, bro, we haven't done combos in like years, bro. And I was just like, what? What do you? And I was like, yeah. So, and then I'm thinking like, okay, $9.90. I was like, let me get the chicken parm 12-inch for $10. Bro, it's now $13.99. I was like, bro, you went up $3. Inflation's a bitch. And then, but the boneless wings are still $11.99, so I appreciate that. So that's it. The thing is that all their, but I'm still getting a 12-inch chicken parm sandwich. It's just the fact that it's fucking 3 more. Yo, it better be good for $3 more fucking dollars. It better be fucking good. But I asked him to give me a new menu, and on top of that, some utensils. But yeah, no, like that shit's wild. It's wild, bro. Fucking expensive ass food. Okay. Let me make sure my phone is unmuted. Fuck. I don't want shit. Fuck it. I gotta pay it. Pay it! Pay it! You know what? At least it's a bill and not like stupid shit. So yeah. At least I don't have to worry about that. I don't have to worry about that bill. So, and then I think next week is this week coming up. I think this week coming up is, what's my Frontier bill? It's my internet bill, pretty much. Wait, why is it billing state? What? Okay. What's the one time? Late payment? Oh. Because I think... Well, that was also due May 8th? Take a wait. A late payment. Maybe it's because... April 14th to May 13th. Probably because we're in May, April. Whatever. I'm always gonna be broke, and they'll get paid Friday. All right, let me see what I have. Yeah, I bread. Look, I normally like to tip, so in terms of anything, so let's just go back to this ultra kill thing. But I'll be eating good soon though. 1945. I'm not saying your fucking name. I'm sorry, bro. You gotta change it. I feel like you came back here and you think I was gonna say it, but I was like, no, I'm not saying that. I'm still not gonna. I forgot how much was it. So my total was like 31 something. So. Bum 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 bum. 3.1 times that by 2. Oh. Okay. You know what? Fuck it. I have to give at least a tip. Because I asked the guys gonna put in a new menu. Plus, I asked him for utensils. So regardless on the fact that it is, I need those. Call me 45. Okay, alright. Call 45 and 2 zigzags. Baby, that's all I need. Better whoop out the door. Smoke that tumbleweed. Better so. Better rap songs. That don't bend the mount on. That's actually wow. Did I just sing the whole chorus? I fucked it up though, but I managed to sing it a little bit, so I'm actually pretty happy about that. So yeah, I'm gonna tip the guy. I'm gonna see if he can break a 20. Yeah. See if we can break a 20 and see if we can break a 20, then I can just give him like $6. Not too bad, it's 20%. Anyway, let's get back into the video.
This machine in other parts of hell. You obtain a shotgun, allowing you to break walls and continue. The final area flows
That's a shotgun?
golden material.
That's a missile launcher.
I'm quite sure this is the energy emitting from hell. We see walls aligned with this golden energy, so it could be entirely possible that humans may have used hell as an energy resource. Anyways, we see the words "abandon hope, all ye who enter," a reference to the same sentence seen in the entrance of hell in Dante's Inferno. We end up fighting two of the statues that we've already seen placed in the other areas. Why some statues remain dormant is unknown, though they hold powerful energy in their hands to intimidate intruders. We destroy them, the gates of hell open, and we see complete darkness as we make our way down into the first layer, Limbo. For those curious, we can actually unlock a secret area via one of the levels. This leads into a labyrinth where we have to collect skulls in order to exit the area, whilst being chased by an indestructible monster. It's unknown whether this area is canon to the world and story, given the other secret areas are mostly jokes, but since it's been added to the terminal, I'll say it is. The monster was most likely created by God, with the power of being indestructible and able to kill anything in its path. But given that it had too much power, it was probably stored within a maze, preventing its escape. Luckily, it's the only one of its kind in existence. The terminal at the end of this area reads, "Mankind is a failure. Free will is a flaw. Let the evil of their own lips consume them. Then I shall begin again, with my word as law." You will see terminals like this at the end of every secret level, and as I continue with this video series, you may soon find out who's writing the logs. We enter the first layer of hell, Limbo. The depiction of Limbo in Dante's Inferno housed those who were virtuous pagans or unbaptized souls. They are not punished physically, but have to constantly be reminded of the fact that they will never enter heaven. Punishment is not enforced through physical pain, but rather psychological. Touching the walls will result in a technological glitch appearing, and moving into the corners of the box, we find birds chirping through a speaker. Everything in this layer feels fake. We also encounter a new flying enemy known as a drone. They were initially designed to be surveillance-based drones that would use non-lethal ammunition, although collecting parts from the surface have given them an increased efficiency for the use of blood, and they have also obtained weapons that are far more harmful than the ones they were assigned with. Paintings of religious figures are seen throughout the layer. The next area is far more intense. After we walk through a segment and then turn around, we see several corpses of burnt enemies. When we reopen the doors, we see the entirety of Limbo has been set ablaze. We are then introduced to the street cleaner. According to its log, it was used to purify city air after the climate catastrophe, but was made obsolete during the new peace, and soon after were repurposed as scouts for hell expeditions. We'll find mentions of the new peace in further entries, implying that after a great war broke out, humanity was eventually able to find peace again, resulting in a new rise of robotic creation. Anyway, since Limbo was not designed to withstand high temperatures, the street cleaners caused the entirety of Limbo to be set on fire. The reason for why they are able to shoot fire is unknown, although when they were repurposed for Hell expeditions, it's likely this was to be used against Huss, or perhaps they fitted these themselves. We encounter a hideous mass, an enemy that is created when an excessive amount of Hell mass is poured into a single shell. This could be referring to the outer casing of the demon, similar to the one seen on the malicious face enemy. We kill it and move on. The final area is fairly quiet, with no notable enemies, and a calm blue light is seen covering the area. We find a book that tells us more about the psychological effects of Limbo. In it, an author explains how the singing birds and the false sounds are all reminders of their eternal damnation. The writer begs for Gabriel to let him into heaven, to no avail. Another unique punishment lies in the skulls. The blue skulls are essential in the game for opening up doorways, and yet for some reason, the author has been given access to 3 skulls seemingly at his disposal. The torture here isn't being stuck here in boredom forever. The torture here is the fact that should one choose, they can always plunge further into the depths of hell to avoid the boredom and severe punishment elsewhere. The skulls tempt the author, but they refuse to use the skulls and end up dying. We see from the author's skeleton that he chose to perish in this layer. After returning, we see another model similar to us appear briefly. Unlocking the door, we fight V2. Given the chance, he may repair himself slightly, but he cannot use blood to heal, giving us an advantage. After defeating him, we then obtain his arm, a device that allows us to create a shockwave. Its terminal outline tells us that V2 was developed during the Great Peace, when durability was far more important than bloodshed. Although there was no demand for either robot, and V1 and V2 were both considered too expensive to go past the prototyping stage. V1, the character you play as, was most likely developed just before the events of the Great Peace, whilst V2 was created after. Only one model exists of each. Let's also go to the secret. In it, we see a puzzle similar to The Witness. It's a bit of a joke level, but after completing it, we read Testament 2. The person behind it seems frustrated, to say the least, as he notes repeatedly that humanity is flawed. Another secret involves a boss fight in some sort of weird lab. This is probably just another joke Easter egg put in by the developers. Considering the other layers are filled with constant punishment, it's quite bizarre that the Lost Ring has a soothing atmosphere filled with good infrastructure and proper lighting. Over in the distance, we see King Midas's corpse overlooking the city of Lust as he scans for potential sinners to punish. We enter a town where we have to destroy electrical grids to proceed. It is also in this area that we see a giant spinning fan, implying that the electricity produced in the Lost layer has a whole system behind it. Through a book, we begin learning who Minos was.
What the fuck?
The book describes that Minos was torn apart and killed by Gabriel the Angel. Minos in Greek mythology was the judge of the underworld. In Dante's Inferno, he was stationed at the entrance of hell and would determine what layer souls would go to for their punishment. A painting of Minos in one of the rooms shows us what he looks like. I should also mention we encounter the Soldier, an enemy who if you get too close to will run into you. They're pretty much strays with augmented body parts to improve their performance. The terminal log is of interest with the sentence, "It has yet to be determined who or what actually augmented them." Could it perhaps be this Gabriel character, or could it be King Minos himself? In the next area we see a small pool in the shape of a heart. Again, note how this is really bizarre for a layer that should punish sinners, not reward them. Water mechanisms are also shown in this area, perhaps...
Okay, so for the thing is, in the layer of lust, it's not rewarding them, it's giving them unlimited amount of what they want. And it's and it's to the point where no, it's like, have you ever like indulged yourself in your, like, you know, whatever you want to indulge, and then you got to the point you're just so sick of it, but you keep getting more of it and more of it to the point you're just sick of it, you hate it. It's almost borderline suffering at that point. That's why. I'll tell you everything after video ends.
Providing residents with clean water, or perhaps the water itself generates electricity. The layer itself seems to be getting lower and lower, and will eventually lead to the Court of the Corpse King. We enter a rundown station with functional transport. Whilst progressing, we see a giant hand try to stop us, which we fight before moving forward. There are no other enemies in this area. Everything is abandoned and only a few empty seats remain. Suddenly, on our way back, we fight the corpse of King Minos himself. This fight is quite intense as he continuously tries to demolish us with his hands. Only the corpse isn't being controlled by King Minos, it's being controlled by parasites.
Oh shit!
Afterwards, we defeat him and... Hang on, what's that? You're confused? Who's King Minos? Why is there a corpse infested by parasites attacking a station? And what does he do? Okay, the layer's secret level is a dating simulator. Just trust me on this. The opening text is intense. It feels like it's taking the perspective of a husk. The husk or soul that's been trapped for years or perhaps centuries writes, "Panic blotted out the once deeply ingrained memories that usually guided me." The soul is attempting to regain some of its humanity back as the gates of hell open. We read about how the soul attempts to escape only for the gates of hell to close again. This explains why in the beginning of the game we see Husk and other demonic enemies on the surface outside of hell, since they were able to get out.
Okay, hold on. Ow, that fucking hurt. Okay. Alrighty. Usually they have bags. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. Oh, they really don't do that. They updated it. Yep. Alright. Oh, they have specials too? I didn't know that. Catering menu. Okay. So 45, I know you're pretty relatively new to the channel, but what we do here whenever I order food or anything like that, we stop what we're doing and we just indulge for a minute. as you can see here, let me just put this up real quick. This while we're here. We got this from Pellegrino's, the local pizza joint in my town. So yeah. So right now we have this is, I believe, boneless wings. These are the boneless wings. I think I put them in teriyaki sauce. So and then our soda today is root beer. Barbs. Oh, well, that looks cool. That's a little unique. Pretty dope. All right, let's give these a try. Ooh, that's good. That's good. Ooh, smoky. And yeah, and this is the chicken parm, which is actually pretty interesting. Oh, that's good. Basic, but good. Yeah, this is hitting all the right notes. And it got blue cheese and some celery. Alright, so let me put this in here. Put the blue cheese in a separate little thing. Now, let me try this. Hold on, let me try this. I'm stupid. I'm gonna dip some of the blue cheese with the chicken parm sub. Oh my god. That is really fucking good. Have these on the side. Good to have some vegetables in your life. Just give me a minute. Oh. Sorry. Whew. Sorry if you guys had headphones on. But yeah, what these are just like little chicken nuggets looking like motherfuckers sound like Scott Zombies. Yeah. They do have that effect on people. They're boneless wings. So they're boneless wings. They're kind of like And everybody, see, here's the thing. People call them, if people say, and this is mostly for people who eat bone-in wings. People who, people say that, oh, if you eat boneless wings, you're pretty much having chicken nuggets. And I was like, okay, and we don't talk about how you like eating off a hard bone. And like, yes, I've had chicken wings, bone in and bone out, and boneless. But to be honest with you, I just want to dip. And here we go. That's all I want to do. I don't want to bite into it, do anything, or shit like that. I just want to eat my food. I don't want to have to do that shit. But do you know queso? Who doesn't know queso? Who doesn't know queso, brother? Like, that kid goes through so much shit through his chat, calling him all the fat ass names. But in return, this man, he eats like a fucking freight train. You've never seen a pizza restaurant sell wings? Really? That's like a staple in most. That's a staple in most like pizza restaurants in my store, not only in the country but in my state. It's like, especially when around Super Bowl season, when, oh, you live in Europe. Well, that's funny. Because the reason why I say it's funny is because of your username, and because of the fact that he did terrorize all of Europe. So it's just like, no jokes intended. Obviously, but it's just the irony. It's just the irony of it all. Ooh. Yeah, but yeah, I'm gonna finish this little bit, and then we're gonna go back to the video. Alright. Because I actually genuinely want to see this video.
When humanity decided to open its gates, and then it turns into a dating sim. In the dating sim, we speak to Mirage. The name is very subtle, I know, who we end up bumping into. We both end up lost on our way to school, and Mirage acts rude and aggressively towards us. Despite this, we end up having a basic conversation. This eventually leads to an existential conversation about meaninglessness. Mirage fears death. Mirage fears that in the end, nothing we do matters since we will all go extinct. She mentions how intelligence is a curse. After a few responses of our own, we eventually fill Mirage with optimism, indicating through our own viewpoint that even though life has no purpose, we can still face it head on, refusing to let that fact bring us down. Sure, life may be meaningless, but we aren't grounded by expectations and can choose to live how we want. The idea that all species eventually come to an end is a prevalent idea in the game. You see, during the Great War, humanity built machines in an attempt to kill each other. Of these machines were V1 and V2. At some point, humanity discovered Hell using advanced technology and opened the gates. The Great Peace resulted at some point just before this. It can be assumed that Hell itself took over the surface and plunged the land into chaos as monsters and horrific creatures overtook the earth. Humanity went extinct. Eventually, God himself was so disgusted by everything he had created that he ended up leaving. He just got up and left his creations. He left his angels, mankind, the earth, the universe, heaven and hell behind. The angels, shocked by this, formed a council that would continue preaching the word of God. Minos, the previous judge of hell, now free to do what he wanted without the watchful eye of God, decided to reform the layer of lust. He believed that lust wasn't a sin. Lust was merely an act to show affection between people. His willpower was so strong and his remembrance in humanity so enormous, he was able to organize the souls to rebuild civilization with infrastructure and housing. This was titled the Lust Renaissance. That's why we don't see any punishment in the lust ring. In Dante's Inferno, those who were punished by lust would be blown about by strong winds to reflect the careless lifestyles that the souls lived. The infrastructure built in the city protected sinners from these winds. Eventually, Gabriel sees what Minos is doing and supposedly destroys him with little effort. His corpse is then taken over by parasites, and as punishment, it can be assumed that he was to watch helplessly as the parasites taking over his body destroy the civilization he worked so hard to create. Gabriel then becomes the next judge of hell, and the council is formed. The council being a group of angels who optimistically, or perhaps naively, await God's return. So yeah, we fight the
But thank you, 45, for letting me eat good.
corpse of King Minos and continue on to the next layer, Gluttony. Given the acid pits and the eyeballs watching the souls pass through, this layer is a little bit different from the original story of Dante's Inferno, where the souls are punished differently by constant rains of icy mud. Moving on, we find the secret level entrance, which requires you to have gotten all perfect rankings in the previous levels. Sliding down a long spinal column, we then fight a creature known as the Flesh Prison. This boss fight is intense. It is quick at shooting projectiles and will also spawn smaller enemies that will heal it, undoing any and all work you may have contributed towards taking the health of the enemy. It was given divine power and hell energy, making it very strong. It isn't sentient per se and responds to stimuli, making its behavior quite automatic. Killing it will free Midas Prime. A Prime Spirit is when a soul becomes so powerful due to its will, it no longer requires a husk to exist. The snakes coiled around his arms are also similar to the original depiction of Minos in Dante's Inferno, who uses a snake-like tail to throw sinners into their respective layers. You have freed Minos. Minos thanks you as he is finally able to get revenge on the angels who wronged him.
At last. Oh, Gabriel. Now dawns thy reckoning, and thy gore shall glisten before the temples of man. Creature of steel, my gratitude upon thee for my freedom. But the crimes thy kind have committed against humanity are not forgotten. And thy punishment is death.
Oh
we
shit!
have to understand, however, that Minos loves humanity. It's why he attempted to repair the Lust Ring in the first place. Since you were built for war, went to hell, and destroy the souls within it, and quite possibly played a part in humanity's fall, he can't let you go freely and challenges you to a fight. He gives you his full power and fights you desperately, not willing to let this opportunity of freedom go. When he was slain by Gabriel, he didn't attempt to fight him, and instead attempted to reason with him. His patience was what caused his capture, and he will not make the same mistake again. After taking the last of his health, he dies and apologizes to humanity itself, as he spends his last few seconds knowing he was never able to free the trapped souls.
Forgive me, my children, for I have failed to bring you salvation from this cold, dark world.
The terminal data at the end gives us some very valuable information, titled Introduction to Terminals. The elevator rooms you see in the game are not just checkpoint sections. They were designed to transmit data between layers of hell in the form of radio frequencies, and thus would reconstruct the object at the other end of each layer. The first object to be used in this transportation experiment was a vinyl record of the song Were You Fooling by Russ Morgan Orchestra. After the Hell expeditions were evacuated, the vinyl record was the only object that remained from the terminals. The terminal states the records would lure the machines into a symbiotic relationship. What this might mean is that every time V1 hears the song, he is lured to go further down into hell. The terminals, dear viewer, are obviously a lot.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright, 45. What were you gonna tell me? I finished the video. So Hell is alive, and also the graphics are from V1's eyes. I kind of figured. That was the case.
So, has been heard.
A visitor. Indeed, the kingdom of heaven has long since forgotten my name, and I am eager to make them remember me.
Hi, I'm Wildcard. You're probably wondering how I got here. Well, time is valuable, so I'll try to be quick and summarize my previous video of Act 1. We play as V1, a robot who sort of helped destroy the Earth. God dipped after he saw what the humans were doing, plummeting heaven and hell into chaos. We enter hell and manage to make enemies with this guy, who really hates us, and also kill that guy right there. He's pretty important, but now he's just dead. And I mean dead, which is weird because we're in the afterlife. Anyway, it's complicated. We beat this guy, and the Council of Heaven isn't too happy, so they rip out God's light from him, giving him 24 hours to kill us before he dies. Now, back to the video.
So concludes the life and times of King Sisyphus, a fitting end to an existence defined by futile struggle.
The layer we first enter in Act 2 is greed. In this layer, a blazing hot sun shines down on the sinners as they are forced to move boulders up the slopes of pyramids, only for them to roll back down again. We encounter a new enemy called the Virtue, the physical manifestation of which relies upon the soul's value. We learn that heaven has a hierarchy system where greater and supreme angels rank higher than the lesser angels, and lesser angels inhibit more abstract forms compared to their human counterparts. They act as wardens for the sinners of hell and make sure they're following up on their punishment. They also lack eyes if assigned to be wardens of hell. That explains why almost every other character and enemy we face doesn't have eyes. My favorite sentence in the terminal entry is this last one, which reads, "Little is known about the specifics of angels, as heaven is exclusionary and segregated due to wanting little to no direct contact with God's human experiment." This may explain why we have very limited data as to what the angels in heaven, and more specifically the angels in the council,
I gotta go. Bye.
actually
See you later.
are.
Alright,
Moving
man.
on to the
See you later,
level
man.
of Goddamn the Sun,
I'll
we
be
find
here
a much
watching
more decorated
Ultra Kill
environment.
lore.
Here you can see the Eiffel Tower, the Statue of Liberty, and the Elizabeth Tower. That's right, it's not called Big Ben. Big Ben is the actual bell inside. These structures act as reminders of human greed and our desire to always apply significant value onto greater creations instead of being happy with what we have. We encounter new variants of enemies that are coated in sand, making it impossible to collect blood or heal from them. We encounter an enemy called the Stalker, who will explode after a short time, causing any nearby enemy to be coated in sand. The Stalkers have evolved to carry the boulders as part of the punishment, and the skin has become shriveled up to withstand the high temperatures of the greed layer. Oh yeah, Dante's Inferno also contained a similar punishment. Other than King Minos's corpse, they appear to be the only other enemy who have something resembling eyes, although these eyes appear to be eye sockets clogged with sand or gold. An unidentified sentient force has replaced the boulders with the explosives we see. The explosives have similar technology to that of the soldier, meaning, according to its log, they most likely came from the same place. It's here that we find a text. The events in the text occur soon after King Minos begins to rebuild the last layer and after God's abandonment. King Sisyphus has been keeping an army and training them for years in order to become strong enough to rise up against heaven itself. I have heard of Minos beginning a peaceful revolution, but our King Sisyphus knows such passivity will gain no favor from our cruel captors. King Sisyphus is able to accurately predict that Minos will immediately fail in trying to reason with Gabriel. How the information of God's abandonment spread throughout the layers of hell is a mystery. Let's read the closing statement. If only we knew the suffering that would befall us next. I see that attempting to overthrow heaven didn't really work out well. I am curious as to what happened, given that unlike Minos's peaceful attempt to resolve this issue, King Sisyphus's resolution was much more violent. We later summoned the appropriately named Sisyphean insurrectionists. They are quite powerful, using the boulders that serve as a punishment to attack you. According to the logs, Sisyphus began gathering the smartest of Hus to attack the demons that resided in greed, in preparation for his war against heaven, being patient to train them. King Sisyphus was then killed and his Hus was destroyed, just like Minos's, by a group of strategic angels, leaving the insurrectionists without a commander. We now understand why the Sisyphean insurrectionists look so torn apart. As further punishment for their rebellion, they are then forced to live with only their essential body parts being used to carry out their punishment. The blood of their enemies still stains their bodies. The will and fierce fury only serve as mental torment in knowing how close they were to freedom. King Sisyphus isn't actually in Dante's Inferno, but in Greek mythology he was the first king of Corinth. In one interpretation of his story, he is sent to Hades, where he trains up Thanatos, the god of death, to escape the afterlife. Now, when Sisyphus comes back, he tells his wife not to complete the sacrifices and offerings that are made when a person dies. When Sisyphus dies once more, he tells Hades' wife, Persephone, to resurrect him and make his wife complete the proper rituals. Sisyphus comes back, doesn't return to Hades, and Thanatos, being scared of him, doesn't go anywhere near him. After he dies again, Zeus comes in and gives him the punishment of forever pushing a boulder up a hill. Perhaps his greed for continuing to cheat death and live is a reason why he's here. Also note that when Thanatos was chained up, no other person on Earth was able to die, reflecting his caring attitude towards defending the sinners of the Greed Layer. Now, for the secret level. Going back, we can push this button, opening a small hatch. Here, we grab a moon totem, which, upon placing on a pillar, will create an amazing starry night effect. Take a moment to enjoy the beauty of the night sky set within hell. Perhaps the sinners with the opportunity to experience this privilege firsthand are just as amazed as you are. You know, I have a good feeling about this level.
Oh Lord.
Now this is a true layer of hell. I really don't know what to say.
Bro, no, that's Crash Bandicoot!
Utilizing each of the game's assets. I keep dying a lot, although I managed to find a speedrunning trick if I spin and dash at the same time. Platforming segments are surprisingly hard, and I'm obviously not going to get all the crates. Oh, here comes a boulder. Better use that speedrunning trick. I keep forgetting that after every bonus level there is a series of testaments to read. This one reads, unaccountable cycles of creation wasted.
That's
unaccountable
so
formulas for a mind without free will
Crash
wasted.
Bandicoot, listen, Crash Bandicoot was a really good fucking game. And I don't care what anybody says. That game was goated, and it's still goated. It's like, I don't care what anybody says.
Man for failing to follow my rule, my word, my law. Damned to an eternity of torture and suffering, the wailing and the gnashing of teeth. I have created hell, and now I can no longer unmake it. Yeah, God created hell, and he isn't too happy about that. He knows that most of humanity is destined to follow sin instead of following his word, and it is now forever in his consciousness that he has effectively doomed most of humanity as a result of creating hell. God himself not being able to control free choice is certainly a very existential way of thinking. The level, A Shot in the Dark, requires the use of light in a labyrinth area to navigate. At the end of one hallway segment, we see Gabriel the angel with the words traitor written over him in blood. I don't actually know what this means, since Gabriel was never really on the sinner's side in the first place. Let me know what you think down in the comments.
That makes no sense.
Here's
Yeah,
another secret. I'm a little bit uneasy given our previous encounters. Huh? That's a skeleton of Markiplier? Wait, is that Vinesauce? I don't know who the other ones are. We can grab this dude's skull and put it on the pedestal. Okay, I don't know who that is. Well, I actually managed to find the secret after getting the rocket launcher found in the layer after Greed. It's supposed to redirect projectiles at the enemy who shot them, so hopefully if I... Yup, he's dead. What's this? Within the pyramid lies a pool of clear... Fuck that. I'm finishing this creepy ass level. V2 is more prepared for this fight, and even after depleting their health, they proceed to break out immediately, resulting in an awesome chase scene down the pyramid.
Oh Jesus, what the fuck? Oh.
We finally get rid of them as they clumsily fall and explode into a pool of blood, giving us the grappling hook hand. It can attach to these points to help launch us, and it can also bring enemies closer. Pretty useful. On to the next layer, Wrath.
Be not afraid, sinner. Your devotion to God shows goodness in you, plentiful indeed. The heart is willing, but the body must rest.
In Dante's Inferno, sinners were separated from those who expressed anger and those who suppressed it. Those who expressed anger outright had to fight to stay on any remnants of land, whilst those who suppressed their anger were forced to drown in their own fury in an ocean of mud and other damned souls. The first segment of Wrath, titled In the Wake of Poseidon, is a temple-style level, with 3 skulls are needed to unlock the main exit. It's near the exit where we first encounter the Sentry. The Sentry will dig themselves into the ground and aim powerful weapons at you. One of them is bad enough, but be careful not to be surrounded by too many of them, as it makes it near impossible to avoid getting hit. According to the log, they were built to be light, and combined with the legs, they move very fast. The legs are also sought after by scrapheads. If we redo the level, we can find a secret area. Although, given the previous secret levels, I really don't think that...
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh my god. It's a fishing minigame. Okay, we can go here, I think, and catch 1 or 2 of these fish. I think the goal of this segment is catching all the fish shown above. A bomb fish. Hey, this area looks suspicious given there's a crack on the wall. What if we use the bomb to... This is really weird. I think I recognize this one. I was a bit lost, so I had to look at the log in front of me. We can apparently feed a fish into the fire, which according to the log will summon a new fish. We can also catch an eyeball. We can go out to the ocean area and catch a shark if we throw some bait. I know a secret waterfall area when I see one. Am I doing this right? We can also find 2 more fish. One in the frying pan and one in the well. Here's a message in a bottle. If you can read this, please, who cares? Oh my god, did it, I guess. Let's just get this over with. To summarize, an angel asks God why he is in hell, given the amount of cruelty a human has to endure when being punished. God, being unable to find an answer and having immense guilt for his actions, casts the angel down into...
See, here's the thing. The not only the secret levels bring a lot of, like, depth into this game, it's just weird because, like, I'm sitting here thinking, like, there has to be, like, some deeper meanings to most of this shit. And I'm like, nah. Anyway. Is she streaming right now? Is it? That's weird.
To hell, this angel being Lucifer. God, after realizing what he had done, fell further into despair and could only cry.
So he got depressed,
realizing that hell itself.
So my man God got depressed because of the fact that he created something that he didn't like and it was going out of control. So, like, in the long run of it all, it's just like you really fucked yourself.
It was an irreversible mistake, and that God wanted to reset humanity to be better. But
humanity will never be better. Gonna be honest with you, bro. It will never be better. Wait, what? Redfall won't get promised DLC. All updates are done. That's a class action lawsuit if there isn't one. Bro! Wow, that's wild. That is wild. Shit.
Think about is how we can throw a fishing rod into a pan and catch a fish stick. Okay, this level is my favorite. Waves of the Starless Sea. we start to see a closer embodiment of Dante's Inferno. Well, at least the Dante's Inferno version of Wrath, with the waves of souls trapped endlessly and forming an ocean. Although in the original text it was not an ocean but a river. Going inside a comfy cabin, we see an idol, an enemy which grants another enemy invincibility until it has been destroyed. A painting is also seen along with the ferryman's diary. The writer talks about how due to the war happening on Earth, the river Styx has grown to an unfathomable ocean. Not all souls can pay, and these old hands can only take so many coins. I see. The influx of souls now means that people are forever trapped in this layer. Soon, billions of souls filled the earth, and the ferryman, not having enough time to react, fell into the ocean, crushed by masses of endless bodies. Suddenly, a voice comes to him, whose dialogue we can actually hear in the next segment.
Your devotion to God shows goodness in you, plentiful indeed. The heart is willing, but the body must rest, lest you squander one of the Lord's creations.
The passage ends with
what the
radiant as Gabriel, for he is the light in my darkness. It can be assumed that the ferryman managed to get out after being given strength by the voice of this angel. The devotion to Gabriel may explain why there is a statue of him inside one of the cabins. Placing a skull, we see a boat rise out from the ocean. Placing another skull will bring forth a platform which we can climb. Face to face with the ferryman, we fight an immense battle.
Oh shit! That's the ferryman? Oh, that's scary. Oh, that's scary. No, that's scary.
Now to the terminal entries. The idols themselves go through an immensely complicated process in being created. They were created using the same process as other demons, but their shell was too small to harness a useful amount of hell energy. The idols themselves do not initially represent divine figures, but are rather carved by ferrymen on the journeys across hell's layers as a tribute to Gabriel. The idols being close in proximity to the ferryman's cloth allow them to absorb, through a similar compassion of wanting to protect others, the ability to make enemies invincible. Now it's stated at the end that the ferrymen are quite lucky. Gabriel is the one to watch over hell, because had it been the council's choice, the idols would have been destroyed. Gabriel is kind of a hypocrite, considering he killed Minos for also giving other sinners a second chance. The ferrymen themselves
that's all I'm hearing is just like, so you're telling me the ferryman died and drowned. Gabriel resurrected him to be this powerful husk, but then he goes into the lustful layer of hell and says to King Minos, "No, you're doing wrong. I'm gonna kill you now." And then even though Minos was like, "Yo, bro, like, yo, let's be at peace, bro. Like, come on, let's be at peace. Let's bring like humanity back together stronger." And he's like, "Fuck no." You know, I can understand that from an angel's point of view. It's like we human beings are really assholes and we fuck like rabbits. But the problem is that I don't know, it's just stupid in my opinion.
Also considered a rare form of husk, created from powerful bodies, trained skills, and blind faith. So they were sinners. They're responsible for transporting souls, and they seem to be very intelligent for the job, given their ability to write, communicate, and create art. The holy cloth they wear is a gift from heaven, and they apparently hate their bodies so much they rip their skin off, since it is a constant reminder of their imperfections from their previous lives. The skulls carry enough energy to open gates, explaining why the use of them allows us to traverse through hell. Gabriel is the only angel to care about their efforts, and using knowledge from their lives on Earth, they have created much greater structures of transportation. I guess since humanity is dead, they can't really do anything. If we're feeling extra generous, we can give this ferryman a coin without killing him and are then granted entrance. The Ship of Fools is a really great level where we actually enter the ferryman's ship. It's quite comfortable. I'm not too sure what the purpose of the boat is in carrying souls across layers. Do they need to travel to Purgatory, to Limbo, perhaps even to Heaven? Anyways, it doesn't matter because my only attention is focused upon this. A giant snake-like creature roaring against the ocean appears in front of us. There's also a bar and some cabins in here, which is pretty fancy. In this area we see a hologram of Gabriel. This part of the dialogue is quite intriguing.
The heart is willing, but the body must rest, lest you squander one of the Lord's creations.
The heart is willing, but the body must rest, lest you squander its creations. It's unclear to me whether this is addressed to the ferrymen or to the sinners who are on the boat. It is, however,
probably
a
on the
hint
sinners
as
on
to
the
boat's
boat.
purpose, perhaps to give souls a second chance, or maybe to hold them indefinitely. I don't know. Either way, let me know in the comments what you think. You go to this area where I believe the body of a ferryman lays. You can then unlock the rocket launcher, which on direct hit does significant amounts of damage and can also launch enemies into the air. Perhaps one of them is smart enough to craft this complex weapon. For whatever reason, the ship crashes, quite possibly due to the giant snake creature we just saw, and we have to do a lot of jumping to move forward. Looking back, we see a terminal that's over. Now, does this mean they're alive? Nah, I'm just kidding. That couldn't possibly be the case. The final area... mean they're alive? Nah, I'm just kidding. That couldn't possibly...
Terminals unable to move have grown bored.
Be the...
While they have connected to each other to communicate themselves, once the connection was cut, they were getting no input. Therefore, stalling all communications to repetition of unknown information. It is unknown how similar this boredom is actual emotion or what caused it, but has led to a symbiotic relationship with other machines. The terminals scavenge whenever they can via teleportation systems and trade these supplies and resources with the machines that were left behind in hell in exchange for entertainment. Sir, are you telling me the terminals are really fucking with this guy, fucking with V1 at this point?
Case. The final area of Wrath is covered in darkness, barely illuminated by a blue light. Looking upwards, we see a resting creature visible for only a few seconds. A creature, merged with several souls and protected by a shell, confronts us.
Oh, what the fuck?
After it's defeated, the heresy layer is open to us. The Leviathan, in some interpretations, is the embodiment of envy. So how did that little guy manage to get in here? Well, let's read the terminal entry. So the bodies of the Sullen are souls who have given up fighting in their attempt to stay on the surface and who have sunk to the bottom of the ocean Styx. They eventually fuse together to become this. The heart was formed when several Solon attempted to escape their torment. Gabriel saw this and struck them down with divine spears, pinning the souls back to the creature, explaining the little forks coming out of their heads. The Leviathan was prophesied to be at the end of the world, but the world already ended, so here it remains, growing longer as more souls sink into the bottom.
God damn it, that's disgusting.
Finally, we arrive at the heresy layer.
Is this the last level?
I know you're here. I can smell the insolent stench of your blood-stained hands. I await you down below.
In Dante's Inferno, the sinners in here are punished by being trapped into flaming tombs. Heresy is basically when you disagree with the teachings of a religious text. In the first segment, Cry for the Weeper, we get a much more traditional view of hell. We see chains, pillars of souls, and of course hot lava. Having a look at the wiki trivia page, I saw an incredibly valuable fact. This level is very red. Aesthetics of Hate is the final area of Act 2. We listen to a speech, and the most interesting part is the first few words.
Limbo, lust, all gone, with gluttony soon to follow. Your kind know nothing but hunger, purged all life on the upper layers, and yet they remain unsatiated.
Limbo, lust, all gone, soon to follow, because we of course ended up killing everything in our path, effectively destroying the trapped souls. Anyway, we intrude on Gabriel playing an organ before the final fight begins.
And shall relish ending you here and now!
Oh shit.
Upon being defeated, Gabriel questions his purpose.
Jeez, is this my blood? I've never known such relief.
His realization that he does in fact have the capacity to bleed. He claims it is almost a sense of relief. Now for the epilogue, opening up to Gabriel contemplating his purpose as well as God's actions. How many did he condemn to hell, and who did it benefit? The world of the once supposed will of God was now shattered, and only he was left to put the pieces back together. The pieces never fit together
So essentially they're saying that he got sad. It's like God was like, peace out. Gabriel was like, well, I guess I gotta do everything myself, I guess. Condemns humanity to hell. Machine goes and destroys all the layers of hell to then come back to fight him again to then... Sweetie, I don't even know what to do about this one.
Words alone would never sway the masses. He chose to do something drastic. The last counselor, now backed up to a wall, scrambles for words between panicked breaths as death approaches with measured steps. We all bleed the same blood, and the cushions of your thrones have made you weak and impotent. But please, Gabriel, see reason. The council follows the will of the Father. You seek to go against our Creator? Face it, brother. God is dead. The fire is gone. You're chasing phantoms. But the Father's light. Without me, you cannot hope to reconnect with it. If you kill me, you'll be dead in a matter of hours. I know.
Oh.
His arm outstretched without a word, the people saw. In the silence, the message rang out to the far ends of the cosmos. That was certainly a lot to take in. I also recommend viewing the full speech itself. I mostly highlighted parts I thought were the most important to tell the story, but in short, Gabriel, upon finally questioning his purpose and accepting that God will not return, turns on the council, killing them off one by one. But what if we truly want a challenge? P2. The Weight of the World is by far the most hardest level I've played in the game. The enemies are difficult and abundant. I ended up dying at least once through one of the enemies. But yeah, you will be chased through long hallways by invincible enemies, forced into cramped areas, have to fly through the sky grappling through other enemies, go through spinning walls of red, fight combinations of demons you would have never expected, and at last, when you reach the end, we see a much more sterile and cold facility, vastly different from the rest of the Heresy layer. We press a panel and unlock a door. We are then asked if we really want to open this door. You know what? I don't think so.
As if you had a choice.
The Flesh Pantheon is surprisingly much easier to beat than the previous one.
What the fuck?
Here we are shown King Sisyphus himself. King Minos was fueled by vengeance as he wanted to destroy you for killing most of humanity. King Sisyphus wants to destroy you purely because he is curious about your fighting ability.
The blood of Minos stains your hands, and I must admit, I'm curious about your skills.
Holy shit.
Oh god. Oh boy. Oh boy. Ooh, that man's gonna fuck you up. Oh shit.
Unlike Minos, King Sisyphus dies, unafraid and unbothered.
So concludes the life and times of King Sisyphus. A fitting end to an existence defined by futile struggle. Doomed from the very start. And I don't regret a second of it.
What the fuck?
His designation as a prime spirit is quite obvious. His resolve being so strong and his patience being so impenetrable granted him that status. In his terminal, we see that Sisyphus is a stark contrast to King Minos. Unlike Minos, who was a gentle and noble man, Sisyphus would gladly lie, cheat, or kill if that's what is needed to protect his comrades. Heaven decided to give him the bolder punishment, to show how futile his struggles would be. Now, during the uprising, we read the following. Sisyphus's charisma and drive had made his warriors dependent on his radiance and guidance. Gabriel, seeing this as an opportunity, decapitates Sisyphus and displays his head for all to see. But you gotta stop doing that. Despite knowing that he was fighting a losing battle, he still thrust his full heart and soul into battle with a wide smile on his face. Now, the closing statement is pretty sick. To him, fighting an impossible battle with full knowledge of its futility and taking joy in just the act of resistance itself is the ultimate rebellion against the oppressor. One must imagine Sisyphus happy. His blood-stained limbs are from his enemies, just like the ones we see with the Sisyphean resurrectionists. The lack of a head is also pretty obvious as a result of Gabriel's decapitation. I wonder if one can truly achieve happiness through sheer spite and patience. The final terminal is important as well. With this new equipment, we have managed to re-establish a connection with some of the higher end machines that were left behind after the Hell Exploration and Excavation project was abruptly cancelled due to the terminals, unable to move, have grown bored. Once the connection to the surface was cut, they were getting no new input, therefore stalling all communication to repetitions of already known information. Essentially, the terminals scavenge whatever they can via their teleportation systems and trade those supplies and resources with the machines.
Oh, so this is just pretty much what we were explaining like 15 minutes ago.
Well, I guess we know how some of these enemies manage to make themselves stronger. Now, this part is very important, so listen closely. The machines record the battles for survival in Hell, and the footage is graded based on its entertainment value and used as points in exchange for goods and services such as new weaponry. Well, this changes everything. The point system we see in the game, the rankings we receive for each level are all actually what V1 sees, which is a really meta way of looking at things. The terminal here also talks about how a cyber grind was developed so that machines could simulate battles in a safe environment without the threat of being destroyed. Is blood-fueled machinery basically the player simply wanting to get more points? This is a lot to think about, but is it the terminal themselves who are augmenting the husks? No.
That's what I'm
Through
thinking.
An ARG involving complicated methods of solving, we can find an interesting decoded message. I'll try my best to summarize the most important points. Hell is alive. It breathes, it thinks. Just by watching us, it has learned how our systems and machines work. It has not only begun to deconstruct our technology, but also reassemble it in perverse ways. Ah, I see. It's implied that Hell itself is the reason why humanity was not able to close off the expeditions. This is not an attack. This is not a defense. This is entertainment. This is an exhibition of death and cruelty and suffering for its own sake. Tom, please, for the love of God, cancel this project immediately. We have to abandon everything and seal this place away. The final statement reads, I can only hope that this encrypted message is received before the organism learns to read it and intercept it. Whatever happens, we cannot let this being find a way out and spread to the surface. The final message is intercepted, presumably by hell itself. Another dies. Bring me more. I hunger. We are entering into theory territory here, but I think soon after humanity opened the gates of hell, they were not able to close it. The Terminals entering a symbiotic relationship with V1 and other blood-fueled robots encouraged them to take down humanity. This explains V1's motives for entering hell. Throughout the game, we learn that anyone who enters hell and is fueled by emotion is doomed to perish regardless of their persistence. So what better way to provide unstoppable entertainment than a cold, unfeeling, emotionless robot.
You know, I'm gonna be honest with you. Wasn't expecting that. Wasn't really expecting that. That's actually pretty cool. And I actually, with that being said, I feel like I beat the game and I'm not gonna play it. Alright guys. It was a awesome, enjoyable day with you. I appreciate everyone being here today, but unfortunately, we do have to end the stream today. Appreciate everyone being here today. I really truly do. Today was just really light, and I really didn't want to play any video games today. So I appreciate everyone being here today. I truly do. Thank you everyone. Thank you Brown Sugar. Thank you Rox. Thank you Derek. Thank you everyone that was just here today. Truly I do. Even though I was late as fuck. So yeah. But yeah, thank you 45 and my cake family. Just coming by. Once again, I appreciate everyone being here today. Yeah, because it's like 4 o'clock and I gotta get some sleep. Work, so. Alright, I will see you guys later. You guys have been absolutely fantastic. But yeah, thank you. Thank you. I hope we can do more of these just chatting streams to the point where we will have more fun. But yeah, no, I hope everyone had a good day. Hope everyone will be chilling. But yeah. And enjoy your days on this earth as we've seen in Ultra Kill. You guys have been absolutely fantastic. Thank you for all the love and support. But I'm gonna get out of here. You guys have a fantastic day, a fantastic week, and I'll see you guys Saturday for our Saturday stream. Okay? Alright, see you guys later.